The Demons and Taylor Swift came out to play today. Welcome to another exciting edition, or a little less exciting edition, of Go Pack Go All Day. And here we are. The game right before the Super Bowl. The freaking lousy Kansas City refs pull out the win somehow with the assistance of their pet zebras against the Buffalo Bills at Arrowhead Stadium, 32-29. Who saw this coming? I saw this coming. All right, so everybody knows that the refs, aka the Chiefs, had this game won with the help of the referees. It was completely rigged. Right, Mike?
Dude, it was way too favorable. I mean, the spotting of the ball, there was a couple of times where it was a chop block on Russo. I mean, I don't get it. And then on top of that incomplete pass on fourth down, I mean, Patrick Mahomes had the same exact play last week, got roughing the passer, and yet Josh Allen doesn't get it.
Oh, yeah. If it's Mahomes, he's going to get it. But if it's Josh Allen, he's not going to get it.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, man. The NFL has straight up told everybody that it's not a matter of talent. It's not a matter of how much somebody has worked their life to get to this point. You have to be able to sell, and nothing else matters, because if you think that your talent is the only thing that's going to make you a star in the NFL, you're wrong. You have to be a complete retard that can sell yourself to the devil, and as long as you kiss ass and kind of remotely play some of the ball, some good ball. I mean, let's be honest. Kansas City was not the best team in the AFC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know for sure. There were so many games they barely won. They had assistance with the referees in multiple games. In this game in particular, though, I thought Josh Allen had the first down on that second to last drive. And they said he didn't get it, but then on the replay, you see where the ball's at. You see where the first down line marker was at. It looked like he absolutely had the first down.
And even before that fourth down play, Dalton Kincaid was still in the air, and when he dove to the first down marker, it didn't matter. The ref already put him a yard short. And then that next play, you had one guy a yard ahead, and you had one a yard behind.
Yeah.
Like, who? What?
Or even also where the ball was caught by the Bills, but then the Chiefs guy had his hand on it, and then the ball hit the ground. I don't know. To me, that kind of seemed like it was incomplete pass, but very questionable in my honest opinion. If it was like the Packers, they would have said incomplete pass. Or if it was your team, the Carolina Panthers, they would have said, well, actually, it might have been different though. I mean, of course they're going to do whatever helps the Chiefs to progress to the Super Bowl, because they want all the Swifties to keep watching.
It's not even fun to watch. I mean, if you truly love football, you will not watch the Super Bowl. I mean, it's a travesty to have Patrick Mahomes, who by far did not play the best football. I mean, he was getting outplayed by Bryce Young before Bryce Young started becoming a good quarterback at the end of the season.
Yeah.
He was getting outplayed by Aiden O'Connell, who nobody knows. I mean, he was getting outplayed by Gardner Minshew. I mean, the list goes on, and he's getting bailed out every single time. Why? Because he sells jerseys, he sells tickets, and it comes down to the boiling point of the NFL is as close as it can be to the WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fixed.
It's becoming a fixed league. It's not like, it's almost like they have athleticism in there, but are they really going to sit here and help this team get to the Super Bowl for the third time? It sure seems like it. Sure looks like it.
It's a market to sell entertainment. And it's funny because I say that because there is a lawsuit that happened not too long ago because all these betting, and the guy tried to sue for millions that the game was rigged and fixed, and he actually had good, excellent points. However, the NFL came out and said these are entertainers, not athletes, entertainers. And the only sport or the only athletic showcase that does that is the WWE. I mean, it's not hard to see. Like, the playoffs are set up. I mean, I understand the divisions alignment and all that stuff, but they set it up to where every single week in the playoffs, somebody has to view. They have to have somebody in certain areas, so that way they have viewership.
Yeah.
And
also, too, all honesty, when they have the camera rolling on the game, you don't necessarily see everything that's going on in the game. There could be a whole lot of other things going on that we don't even see. Like they could be, I don't know, grabbing the face mask of the Bills, and they don't call it, but then they call it if a Bills guy's pulling the face mask of the refs. I mean, the Chiefs, of course, they're going to throw a yellow flag on that thing.
And then I think it's odd that they're talking about Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are about to open up this like mausoleum of like the Lamar Hunt Museum of all football, and they're putting billions of dollars in developing this athletic park towards the Kansas City Chiefs. So the NFL is looking at it as a way to make their money back by just continuing to do what they do, and they're doing it using the relationship of Kelsey and Swifty. I mean, they literally are making a mockery out of this game.
Yeah. The question is here.
They're getting women's viewership.
Who the heck paid the refs? Who the heck is involved with this? There must be something going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing.
Well, it's sad because like there's refs. The refs even the little analysis that comes on the screen and stuff. They tell you straight up that the refs in New York have so much power in the games that they can actually reverse calls or even call a call that wasn't even on that because it was on camera.
Yep.
Like, how is that fair?
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, well, the UFL does it, but the UFL doesn't call penalties unless it's on the field. They can reverse the penalty after it happens and say, hey, no, you're actually wrong. It wasn't this. Reset it down. And it shows some type of integrity. The NFL, it's not, man. Like, you can have, in a game, same situations, different results. And they always want to say, well, it's about perspective. Well, the same guy has the same angle and still doesn't call the penalty on one end than the other.
Yeah. I mean, look at the Packers and Lions game. If that was Patrick Mahomes and he got freaking elbowed to the face after throwing a football, you best believe they're throwing a freaking yellow flag around.
Well, it's like, how are you supposed to tell your son, hey, you're a good athlete, do what you got to do and do good in college, and then you get in the NFL, you're going to make it. Dude, I've seen so many tremendous athletes go into the NFL and just flounder. Why? Because they're not selling tickets. They're not selling merchandise. They're not doing things extra than what matters the most, which is showing your athletic talent on the field. Because Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarterback. He wasn't the best quarterback in the NFL this year. He wasn't the best quarterback I mean, it's not even close.
Yep. Well, hey, man, I got to get going now, but this was not the outcome we wanted. I think for me personally, I wanted to see the Commanders versus the Bills. And then this was the outcome I thought that was going to happen just because of how things have been going throughout the regular season, you know? You can kind of tell which teams have been favored throughout the regular season, so obviously they just want to favor them further in the playoffs. So that's all we got to say so far for now. Hit that like and subscribe button, and go Pack Go all day. And the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.